devices. WGN Streaming is sponsored by Advocate Healthcare. Find your future here with us.
8:49, time for Weekend Break.
Let's check in with Jean. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm here in Itasca at the 37th Scottish Festival and Highland Games, and joining me now is Nancy Stroley. Nancy, you've been coming out here for many years.
Gee, I've been here since the beginning of time, actually. I've been involved with the Illinois Energy Society Chicago Scouts since I was about 5 years old. And my grandparents used to go out and entertain for the residents back in the 1930s. So it's a long-standing connection with the organization.
And tell us about this wonderful dancing troupe that you're the founder of.
I am. I have the Thistle and Heather Highland Dancers. We've been around since 1981. Our dancers range in age from 3 to adult. I have a lady that's still dancing in her 50s. Came to it as an adult and just absolutely loves it. So she's not here competing today. She does other things. But
you have to look forward to this festival. I mean, it's got to be incredible, right? You look forward to this.
Absolutely, because this is the hometown event.
Yeah.
So this is always a real special one on our calendar. So the girls right now are doing a dance called Flora McDonald's Fancy. It is one of the national dances in Scotland, done in the Boyne costume. This one is paying tribute to Flora, who is the Scottish heroine. And here we go.
And is that the tradition, is that there's a storytelling element in with the dances?
Many of the dances have stories that go along with them, and most of them, the Highland dances are all rooted in military tradition. So the fling is the victory dance, the sword is the prediction dance. If you touch the sword in any way during the dance, it's supposed to be bad luck for the soldiers in the upcoming battle.
Oh, wow. And then there's a competition today, right?
There is a competition. We start this morning with the primary dancers, who are age 4. So once you turn 7, you become a beginner, whether you're ready or not. And we have primary, beginner, and novice, and then a special category called restricted premier. We start at 9:30. You come out and watch. We'd love to have you over by the dance time. And then the afternoon is intermediate and premiers.
Okay, all right. Well, I think I was thinking the beginner. Oh my goodness, I don't know whose idea this was. You're gonna hold.
Hold your tummy
Okay.
skirt out with one hand.
Hold the skirt out.
All right, put your feet in a V, so your heels are together.
Together.
All right, we're going to step to the right.
Step to the right.
Take your left foot and tuck it behind your right foot.
Here.
Look, your other left foot.
Over the right.
Sorry, your left and your right, please.
Step and tap.
With a nice straight back.
Step and tap.
And then step. Step back to the left.
Left.
Pull together and rise up on the balls of your feet.
Okay.
All right, you go. You did all right. It's up to the floor.
I think you do way better. I think you do way better. Way to go. All right, so when does the competition start today?
Starts at 9:30 and again at 1:30 this afternoon.
Okay, all
We're
right.
at the Highland Dance Tent on the grounds in Itasca. We'd love to have you come out and join us.
All right, you want to come out here. They have a little bit of everything. There's going to be music competitions and, of course, the dancing competitions. Today's the last day, so get on out here. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, G. Appreciate it.
Great job. Hey, Tim.
Hi guys. If you're sneezing and sniffling, it could be mold issues. We did see a little bit of moisture at the end of the week. It spiked up the mold pollen, mold spore count to high. Tree season is pretty much fading out, and moderate for grasses. We'll probably see the grasses go up as we get over the weekend, and mostly dry weather. Could even see some weeds pollen in the forecast as we get later in this coming week. Waukegan Harbor looking a little hazy for today, and areas in the northern part of Chicagoland could see the air quality decrease as we get into the afternoon. But 66 currently at O'Hare. Winds relatively calm, but we'll develop them. The winds out of the northeast for later on today, keeping things a little cooler by the lakefront. Inland, though, temperature is likely going to top out right around 80 degrees, so much warmer than yesterday's high of 68 degrees, much cooler than normal for this time of the year. Hazy sunshine is going to rule the day for today. Tomorrow, some more cloud cover, courtesy of a weather system that's off to the west of us. This will bring some beneficial rain to portions of the Great Plains. We don't get much of it. This low is running into this high pressure ridge that's sitting pretty much on top of us, so some of the energy goes to the south, some of the energy goes to the north. We end up with maybe just a chance for a couple sprinkles as we get late Sunday into the first part of Monday. But overall, we're going to continue to see just a slight chance for some easterly winds to continue as we get later into the week. It's going to keep things cooler along the lakefront, even as temperatures inland end up closer towards 90 by the end of this coming week. Sunday afternoon, the future outlook, we start seeing that chance for some showers and thunderstorms off to western Chicagoland. A couple of them might hold together long enough to come on into towards the city, but I think most of the city stays dry. even through portions of Monday, but there's a slight chance in the morning a sprinkle or two is possible. So today, hazy sunshine, air quality is moderate, so it could degrade as we get later in the afternoon. So if you do have respiratory issues, you want to check with nowair.gov. 80 degrees, the forecast out inland. Closer to 70 if you're by the beaches today. 59, the overnight low for tonight for most of us in the city. Probably mid-50s further away from the lake. And then into the mid-80s we go as we get towards the beginning of the week. Clearing skies on Monday as we get towards some sunny conditions and temperatures for the summer solstice, about 85. And then a little hotter as we get towards the end of the week and a chance for some showers and thunderstorms as we get into next Friday. But the longest days of the year are upon us, so get out and enjoy them if you can. We'll be right back.
Get 11% off great gifts for Dad at Menards. Skill delivers power and performance with a PowerCore 20-volt power tool system. Pick up the Skill 20-volt brushless drill and impact driver combo kit for just $88.99 after rebate. Skill has the convenience and portability of cordless tool operation while providing advanced power and torque for the bigger jobs. Grab the Skill 20-volt recip saw for just $69.99 after 11% rebate now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. How about we just have a hotel to book? You know,
I got you.
Choice Hotels has a hotel for every type of stay. Like the comfort with the kiddos. Spacious. That's what they all say. Stay twice and get a $50 gift card when you book direct at choicehotels.com.
And done.
Can we just call my dad now? Gorilla Glue.
Of course.
Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong and versatile, even outdoors. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd. Stream Chicago Dogs Baseball, Sunday at 3 on any device on WGNTV.com.
11 tribes, endless possibilities. Discover native Wisconsin.
When it's hot, all you want is some relief. Relief from the heat outside, relief from sleepless nights, and relief from big electric bills. Even your air conditioning unit needs some relief. So when you wrap your home with our premium injection foam, it's like putting your entire house in a cooler. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
Rare LGBTQ Chicago history captured on film Tuesday on WGN News at 9.
The storm system coming in right now, as you see, it's colorful. Looks like maybe fire is coming our way. These triangles here, that means lightning, I think.
Forecasting the weather is harder than it looks.
How did I do this?
That's why experience matters.
Did I know this? Yeah, I think you might do a better job.
To avoid the worst of the weather.
Kane County, this is your heads up. This is tracking east-northeast.
Another line of storm pushes across Chicago and here later in this evening.
Trust the experts in the WGN Weather Center.
Coming up next at 9, we're talking to one of the musical artists performing at Pride Fest tonight in North Halstead, and we're getting an update on that mass shooting in Lincoln Park. Stay with us.
WeatherBug is sponsored by U.S. Waterproofing.
Basement water problems gotta be fixed right. U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us.
Class, did you know that old windows can cause damage to your furniture? You see, harsh sunlight can harm wood, ruin carpeting, and even fade furniture. Window Nation windows block the UV rays that fade everything in sight. Tell me about it. Now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. No money down, no interest, and no payments for 24 months. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Lowe's knows you want the best gifts for Dad. That's why we're offering the items he loves for over $100. From tools to yards to tech. Shop the best gifts for Dad now, in store or online.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale. A 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
What really inspires you?
Maybe it's the awe of a moving performance, the thrills of soaring sky high,
or breathtaking views of a magnificent skyline. Does calming water energize your spirit?
or is splashing around more easy bliss?
When's the last time you felt the spark of inspiration? This is what Navy Care is made for.
Come your visit at NavyCare.org.
When the Murrays discovered bean scent beads, they fell in love with the irresistible scent. So did their dog Roger. Bean scent beads keep even the stinkiest dog smelling fresh.
Like us and love it. You could win 4 tickets to Tommy at the Goodman Theater. Just go to WGNTV.com/contest now to enter. This is Chicago's very own WGN Saturday Morning News.
An arrest has been made in an overnight stabbing on a CTA platform.
New details in a deadly attack at a castle in Germany involving 2 U of I graduates.
And a look at how Chicago is showing its pride this weekend. It's all ahead this Saturday morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sean Lewis.
And I'm Gaynor Hall. We'll get to the top stories in a moment, but first we want to check in with Cindy Lace and the weather.
Yeah, we got some hazy sunshine out there. You don't have to go too far north, like up towards Kenosha. See the air quality looking a little murkier there. That's where it's unhealthy for sensitive groups with folks with respiratory issues. Should probably spend most of the day inside. We can see some of that bad air sneaking its way into northern Chicagoland later today, but the rest of us see pretty moderate air quality, especially for the duration of the morning hours. Nice hazy sunshine for today, and we'll continue to see temperatures warmer than yesterday by quite a bit. We'll be around 80 degrees inland, closer to 70 by the lake. We do see some changes tomorrow, including some cloud cover and a chance for some showers for Father's Day. We'll time out those details coming up in just a couple minutes.
An update now on some breaking news. We've been following Chicago police now confirming that 5 people were shot early this morning in Lincoln Park, not far from the Lincoln Park Zoo. It happened around 4 o'clock this morning in the 1900 block of North Stockton. Police say that 4 men were shot. All of them are in critical condition. There was also a woman who was hit. She was taken to the hospital in fair condition. Officers say the victims are not giving many details about what led up to that shooting, and so far there's no word on any arrests.
Criminal charges are pending against a man accused of stabbing someone last night on a CTA platform. This happened at a stop near the corner of Roosevelt and Michigan around 12:30. Police saying the 28-year-old man and the suspect got into a fight. At one point, a sharp object was pulled out and the victim was cut on the arm. He was taken to the hospital, reported in fair condition. Police were able to quickly arrest the suspect. His identity has not yet been released.
An emergency call reported for gunfire ending in a deadly crash on Chicago's west side. It started yesterday evening in North Lawndale. Police say that they got a report of someone with a gun here in the 900 block of South Independence. When police tracked down that person with the gun, they took off in a stolen Hyundai, and that is when the police chase began. Officers say the suspect eventually crashed at Roosevelt. Police say that the car sped south, driving through 2 red lights, and turning west onto Roosevelt, where he smashed into a Honda that was going through the intersection. The 25-year-old driver of the Honda was rushed to the hospital and pronounced dead. 3 other cars at the intersection were also struck. One of those passengers was hospitalized in good condition. The driver of the stolen Hyundai was placed into custody and taken to Stroger with non-life-threatening injuries. Chicago Police Memorial Foundation is hosting an annual Run to Remember for fallen officers and raising money to support their families.
Judy Black at the Gold Star Families Memorial in Park. Good morning, Judy.
Good morning. Runners and walkers are now crossing the finish line, and everyone keeps talking about what a beautiful morning it has been for this event to honor fallen officers, to remember wounded officers, and to support their families. The goal today was to raise $300,000. This was the 19th annual Run to Remember. 3,500 runners and walkers participated in the 5K. They started near the Gold Star Families Memorial and then made their way around museum campus, all in memory of the 600 officers who were killed in the line of duty. Run to Remember is the biggest fundraiser of the year for the Chicago Police Memorial Foundation. The foundation supports officers' families emotionally and financially. Leading the race this morning was Milena Estepa, wife of slain officer Andres Lasso Vasquez, who was killed in Gage Park in March. Also on people's minds here, Ariana Preston, who was killed in a robbery in May outside of her Avalon Park home. Preston is slain officer number 600 on the Gold Star Families Memorial.
At the very end, the last, say, 300 yards, they have pictures of the 600 fallen officers that we passed by. It kind of reminds us, again, why we're here, and it gives us a little motivation right at the end, which is kind of nice.
I think every time a police officer dies, it's sort of like a family member dying. So anything we can do, we just support them.
And right now, the Chicago Police Memorial Foundation is paying the education costs for 25 children of officers who were killed in the line of duty or wounded in the line of duty. And one of those kids is now in med school. We are outside Soldier Field near the Gold Star Families Memorial. Judy Wang, WGN News.
I just can't even believe what, people are capable of doing anymore.
Two University of Illinois graduates.
The third is accused of killing 7 people and wounding dozens more in that mass shooting at last year's 4th of July parade in Highland Park. Both men have pleaded not guilty.
A judge acquitted a Chicago police sergeant charged with felony battery and official misconduct. Cell phone video from last summer showed Michael Vitellaro pinning a 14-year-old to the ground with his knee in Park Ridge.
That's it.
Vitellaro was off duty at the time and said he was stopping the boy from stealing his son's bike. The teen said he was moving what appeared to be an abandoned bike out of the way. The judge found the officer not guilty, saying he didn't think the teen's story was credible.
The ruling by the judge was extremely strong and supported by all the evidence.
The charges of official misconduct and aggravated battery were barely touched upon by this judge.
The teen's family now planning to file a civil lawsuit against Vitellaro. The officer remains on the leave of absence from CPD as the Civilian Office of Police Accountability continues to investigate that incident. Chicago is celebrating Juneteenth this weekend with events happening all over the city. Here are just a few. St. Joseph Missionary Baptist Church hosting their 9th annual Juneteenth parade on the city's west side. Starts at 10 a.m. at the church located at 2901 West Monroe Street. Heads west on Madison, ending at Central Park Avenue. And afterwards, a free picnic will be held in Garfield Park. On the south side, Mayor Brandon Johnson will be attending the Juneteenth Freedom Celebration in Roseland, hosted by the Angel of God Resource Center.